you peeps, this is Etta here for another Let's Play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Here with me is Nightshade.
Oh, don't mind me. No, I'll just be over there.
Yeah, it sounds like we're not even going to be having you in here. So, we just finished the first part of the trial, right? We're taking a Wait, did we take a recess? Is that what we did?
5-minute recess.
Yeah, so now we're going to get back into court. So, let's do it.
June 21, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh?
Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister... are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Uh-oh. Why did she not sound happy about that?
June 21, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Almost lunchtime, and we're gonna be in there for a while.
Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... yow!
I don't want to hear it, old man.
After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Oh, God. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza!
Name and occupation.
I declare. What intonation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah!
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet.
She ain't taking your bullcrap.
No.
The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Poor Judge. He's so easily swayed.
Witness testimony, witness's account.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang! I heard this gunshot. The lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was a dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
Oh, gosh. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon, course.
Excuse me?
Reckon, course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah!
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Oh. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Lotta's photo. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me.
Cross-examination, witness's account.
We gotta press, I think. I don't think I have anything that's gonna
Gotta
help.
what?
I gotta look at that photo at some point. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went in that room. Hold on, we're gonna have to testifying against his own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went to the channeling chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Yep, it's just gonna testify anything. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. Why am I being tested? And why are we here listening to defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so yeah, I know. And I'll tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up.
So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. This is actually kind of funny. Why does it feel like an inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lotta seems awfully confident in her testimony. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember when you said when we broke into the room? Oh, can't talk today, apparently.
Click.
Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see...
Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good, this shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix, right? Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered... One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in the picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats. I'm trapped like one again.
Rip.
Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am. But that old witch chases us out of the room, so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey?
There were no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Wreck given.
Huh? What in the...
Rent given, you know. Yeah, reckon that's a given. Took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, sir.
What? You got a problem?
Right, given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see the problem with the testimony or don't you?
Ah, just as I thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony.
I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Fudge.
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fay.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is, Miss Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in the photo? But, well, here's the problem. I have nothing to prove her. Do I?
I reckon.
There's no way. I really don't have any evidence. We already have her costume, the sliding floor. Nothing that's not gonna prove that it's not her. I don't have anything to prove it's not her. I don't think I can present anything, unfortunately. Is that the right answer? See, usually I would say, yeah, I have to present something, but I don't know what the hell to present.
Well, Miss Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fay. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
Not enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it's quite obvious at this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. Oh, Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia. Ah!
Yes. Yes.
Pearl Channel Mia. Why is that an image I did not want to see?
I'll get used to it.
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Gee, you think?
You don't say.
I'm surprised they didn't just rip. Of course, then we'd be having an R-rated game. Be M. Or would it be NC? What? 18 plus?
No, that will be AO.
It'd be AO. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? No, I don't.
Stop afraid.
Oh, we're always going to see this scene, aren't we?
What?
Well, yeah.
Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots.
You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated...
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I will allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck. What I'm supposed to talk about.
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See, you got through the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him, right? Okay.
Witness testimonies, witnesses account part 2.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus was on Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take the shawl. Take a shawl.
None sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony was very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
Okay. Here we go. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all.
Really, Phoenix?
Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Well, what if it was that of Maya Che after the channeling, or maybe...
Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead.
And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue?
Two, right?
2 what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? Dun dun dun!
No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why you've not shown this other picture to the court?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What?
Oh, shocking. How shocking. Von Karma! Dun dun dun.
Miss Von Karma, you go hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Does it matter? I guess
I'm fairly sure it doesn't. I think when it matters, there's a bar on top to tell you you're about to screw up.
That is true.
If you get...
Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Oh, God.
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, you are a lawyer. Are you a lawyer or a school child?
Heck, I was so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think... The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than that it's worth? How can you say that? If you won't just see that badly, I'll submit it. Okay. Oh.
But what is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that the day of the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my affair.
Obviously.
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in the picture is not mine? I mean... I have to.
Do you?
I have to. There's nothing else I can say. Your
Except-
Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not my affair.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body is taking on a different appearance. She's got boobs.
Wow.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. I can't prove that, though.
Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not my affair.
Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, Wright?
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture.
Oh.
This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during his visit.
My affair? But this is a totally different person.
She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of a channeling of spirit.
So she is gonna make this actually a known thing.
I mean, she already pointed it out earlier in the
but
court.
the fact that see, this is the thing, is that it's never been really addressed in the court about it. So we're gonna finally make it known. It's gonna be weird. It's unbelievable that she can.
Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may.
Mia?
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence.
Ooh.
Obviously, I know this picture is legal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end, but if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me.
Oh, shoot.
Is there any way I can prove that the person in the picture is not? I have to prove it.
Your Honor. Oh, if I return to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction?
So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange?
Oh boy.
Why are you pointing there?
I know where. It's... Wait, would it be this side or would it be the other side?
No, it's that one. It's that one.
It's her sleeve. Does it matter where?
Nah, I'm fairly sure it's relatively accurate as long as you point via the corner. Here she'll be fine.
This side? I just can't remember if it's that side or if it's the other side. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that's what's odd.
And that is exactly what is odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Mr. Alcom, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Ooh, alright. This should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. She's smiling again. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Tisk tisk, jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
Well, what do you mean, what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct had missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming.
Ugh, poor Gumshoe.
I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting there was not.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya.
Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction.
The shooter or someone else? The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray is not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
Yow! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us.
Hey, witness.
Yeah! What in the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you're lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you...
Nah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where did the defendant vanish to?
And where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Poor me.
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on. You can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Maya's calling me by my full name. Mia, I'm sorry. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Hard enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around?
A turnabout!
That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true...
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with.
I think what happened before, we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... It couldn't have been the third person, so it had to have been her leaving. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. The key! The key!
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her Aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary.
Ouch. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder. Until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
It had to be the key. It had to be the key. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber's key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes, looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. You're right.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No!
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Kerma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
Oh, damn. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Oh, son of a bee!
June 21, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done it.
Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing. She's so sheltered. And that was it. Ah! Oh boy. And in the next episode,
We investigate some more.
we gotta investigate. Gotta go back to the Kurain village and figure out more about it. Because now it's really confusing. Because now we know that it has to be someone different because of the clothing.
Yeah.
I think it's what's her face.
What's her
The
face?
girl. Eeny.
That's Elle.
Well, she's the only other one. She doesn't look like the aunt. With that pompous hair, I would think it couldn't have been her. And she's the only other character that we've interact in the place. So I feel like she's got to do something with it. It could be her, it could be not. We could still think it's Maya in a channeled form, but the fact that now that there's no bullet hole in there doesn't make sense now.
All these answers and more.
Right? Well, we'll find out in the next episode. So this was Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, with me, Edo, and Nightshade.
Yeah.
And with that, we are out of here. Bye.
To buy some tickets.
Yeah. Tickets.